Good evening, everyone. I'm Seth. And for the longest time, I didn't feel trans enough. Because I thought that I didn't have the right to claim that identity. I thought that being trans meant that I had to choose man or woman, cisgender or transgender. I felt like I had to fit into this set-in-stone binary way of identifying my gender, of experiencing my gender. You see, this wasn't the original story I was going to tell tonight. That old story represented me just being scared to own up to my identity. Because I wasn't just one or the other. This week, I finally realized that this exact thing is what has been holding me back all these years. And it all started when I had my first job. I was 18 and I got a job in a cute, artsy body modification and makeup shop. And back then, I looked tomboyish, not as I look today, which is very weird, actually, because a tomboy in a makeup shop, but okay. And I did my job. I thought my masculinity suited me, and I didn't think much more of it. But this wasn't just a harmless job. It wasn't just a harmless experience. Because 2 months into my job, me working there, the owner of the shop started progressively criticizing my appearance. She'd say things like, "Your jeans are too big and baggy. You walk too boyish. And if you keep training the way you do, you are going to start looking like a man." As you can imagine, hearing this over and over again, it starts eating away at your self-esteem. So I got very, very depressed, and I decided to quit eventually. But I felt wrong. I felt lost, and I started to question why I felt the need to be masculine. I thought I'd figured myself out when I first came out of the closet, but apparently I was far from done with it. Along the way, there were signs, like why I got butterflies when people called me sir, and why I liked wearing guys' clothes, and why when people would call me a lesbian, I would feel attacked. I would search the internet for hours on end and stumble upon videos from transgender people. And I remember scrolling past and feeling like I would find my answers in those videos. But I was so scared that I wouldn't even let myself watch it. One thing kept going through my mind. I didn't want to be trans too. Being gay was hard enough. You see, for the longest time, I even feared the word trans because of all the negativity surrounding it. The first thing you think about when you hear trans, you think about violence, you think about depression, you think about suicide and even murder. Trans could never mean anything to me. It couldn't be anything positive to me. So I suppressed it, everything. But today, I am proud to have found my identity. I am proud to be a transmasculine, non-binary person. I am part of this amazing community of people who know what it means to be family, who know how to work hard and to know how to persevere. I belong to this amazing community of people who feel with all their heart, a group of people who very clearly know what they want. And to have learned through all of this, to know what it means to be mentally strong. Thank you for listening.